Federal Government and the Academic Staff Union of Universities have failed to reach an out-of-court settlement over the 8-month-old strike embarked upon by university lecturers across the country. Counsels to both the Federal Government and ASUU agree that the Court of Appeal should continue with the hearing of the application as dialogue over a return to lecture halls by university lecturers could not reach a compromise.
You know, the appellants, the Academic Staff Universities, through their counsel, Mr. Falana SN, filed an application, a second application, dated the 28th of September 2022, seeking two reliefs. The first relief is an application for a stay of execution of the order of the National Industrial Court, which restrained them from continuing with the strike. Then the second application is for leave to appeal against the ruling of the National Industrial Court. So this morning, he said he wanted to withdraw the application for stay of execution. And we said that we had joined issues on that matter. We had filed extensive written addresses, and it should be dismissed. So the honorable justices took all the applications. Of course, we raised several other issues, that his application was incompetent, he had approached the court with dirty hands, he had not evinced special circumstances and all that. So the honorable court listened to all counsel and adjourned till tomorrow for ruling. We can't say any more because these are live issues before the honorable court to decide tomorrow. I would want to restrict my comments to the business of the court. Yes, I would like to, and then I wouldn't want to make a comment that will prejudice whatever parties are doing. It is our best interest, and in the interest of our children, in the interest of this generation and generations to come, in the interest of investments in the educational sector, in the interest of intellectualism, in the interest of the image of this nation, that strike should be called off. That's all we are saying, whichever way, no matter who wins. And we are saying it is not right to lock out our students who are not parties to this action while the matter is going on. We are also saying it is not right to lock down infrastructure. So much of investments that had been made in educational infrastructure several years, that we have been a nation for 8 months, leaving them dormant. That's all we are saying, whichever way. We are saying that it is security risk to leave our students at home. We are saying that it's a damage to their well-being for them to be locked out while parties are in court, whichever way. And that remains our argument for the interest of this nation, for the interest of this generation and generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The Supreme Court has made the point very abundantly clear in the case of Fasawe and Registrar of Trade Union that your freedom of association is not absolute, and that your freedom of association has to be exercised in a way that industrial peace is promoted in Nigeria. And that is why once a union has been recognized to represent a particular cadre of workers, you cannot have 2 or 3. And that is why the ASUU has decided to challenge the new, well, they are not yet unions. Because as far as the law is concerned, Section 47 of the Trade Union Act, before a new body of workers, before a new trade union can be said to operate in Nigeria, the name must be published in the Federal Gazette, and that has not been done. But I can assure you, all hands are on deck up to the presidency to have this matter resolved in a matter of hours. I'm aware the leadership of the House of Representatives has given assurance to Nigerians that the president is seized of this matter and that another meeting will be held today for a final resolution of the matter. The strike has dragged on for too long. due to the failure of the government to comply with collective agreements signed with the members of the Academic Staff Union. So we hope that the government will now consider the interests of our young ones, our students, and do the needful so that this strike can be called off.